Hello and welcome back. My name is Jordan, and today I have an extra special The Cycle Frontier video for you. Let's get started. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing some behind-the-scenes magic happening over at Yager as they continue to develop the game. I follow the Cycle's socials, and so I know that there's a lot of you out there that are really excited to play The Cycle Frontier again. And although I don't have any news regarding when or anything The Cycle Frontier is going to go back into beta, an open beta where we can play it, I do have some footage that I was able to record during an internal playtest that I was invited to. It's only been a few weeks since the end of closed beta 1, but let me tell you, the Yager developers have been working hard, and there are a lot of things that have been changing about the game, and I want to go into some of them here today. Huge disclaimer, all of this footage that has been taken is on their test build, so there's a lot of things that may not be working, may not have a texture for that, may not have an icon or whatever. Huge work in progress, but I wanted to be able to get some of these new features out to you and let you know what they're working on. Let's get right into it. All right, first things first. One of the coolest things that I got to see during this internal playtest was all the things that they've changed with the map. As you can see in this clip, this is actually the new crashed ship location. On the previous map, crashed ship was in a cave, and it was basically just the size of a normal dropship that you get off the planet on. But this remade version is huge, and there's a big area in there. You can even see a Jeff hiding inside. Honestly, a really cool change, and you could see that little lake as you first walked in. This ship is massive. It looks like a shuttle maybe. Another one of the map changes is a lot of locations have been made easier to get to and from, and I know that was something that the community asked for. I personally wasn't too bent out of shape about most of the pathing around the map, just because of the sheer amount of time that I put into the game. You learn a lot of shortcuts, but as you can see here in the footage, there are a lot of places all around the map where shortcuts have been added. Suffice to say, there's a lot of places in between major landmarks where it's going to be a lot easier for you to get from one place to the other, or go from a really high place to a really low place. I know fall damage was another big topic as far as things that people hated during the closed beta 1. And I think that having these type of shortcuts is going to mean that a lot less people are trying to hop down a cliff, and instead they can just climb up and down a set of stairs, which is going to make traversing the map a lot easier. And then just from a map design standpoint, there were a lot of places on the map where it felt really open, there was no cover, and so they have done a really good job. I can't show all of the places where this happened, but there's just a couple where they've added bits of cover that is going to help you traverse the map easier, and you're not going to be getting shot out in the open as much. Another huge cool feature is the fact that they added sound traps. So as you can see in this little clip, when you approach these birds, they will fly off into the sky, they will circle around your location and make some noise so that people will know where you are, kind of like they have in Hunt Showdown. Another interesting thing that I noticed while playing on the test build was that the scanner actually has a flashlight on it now, so you don't have to have a flashlight on the weapon that you're using. You can actually just use the scanner. Something that I noticed while going through the factions and the crafting table is that there are now more blue options for medikits, combat stims, so it's probably something that they're still working on, but it looks like we're going to have a use for Rattler Eyes, looks like we're going to have more use for the Waterweed Filament, although those crafting recipes still are up for change. One of the last things that I wanted to touch on is actually the combat and the creature AI. In these last couple of clips here, when I get into some fights, you'll notice that the AI seems a little more aggressive. The Striders will approach you, attack you a little bit faster. The Rattlers are much smarter. They will walk around. Sometimes it's a little bit comical as they move from side to side or back up or forwards really quickly. But definitely I would say that they are much better at finding a position and shooting you, making them much more deadly and much more of a threat that you need to take out. Another quick note is that a lot of weapons were balanced. A lot of weapons feel very different, and I honestly think, without going too much into it, all of these weapon changes are pretty good. Some weapons felt like they needed to be a little bit stronger, the PDW is a little bit more lethal now, which I'm very happy about. Since it is an SMG, it just felt like the damage was really lackluster before. But all in all, the weapon changes were really cool. There's a lot more scopes to choose from. The weapons just feel like they're getting to a more balanced place where more things are viable. And that's really what I like to see, is that there's a lot of different options that all feel strong and feel good. There were definitely a couple of interesting new bugs as I was playing in this internal playtest, but thanks to the community's bug reports, I'm sure that they will get fixed rather quickly. Anyways, thank you all for watching my video today. I hope you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I hope this is an acceptable Christmas gift to you, that you get to see a little bit of a sneak peek into the new cycle. If you could give me one gift this Christmas, it would be to like this video for the YouTube algorithm. Anyways, and if you'd like to see more content about the Cycle Frontier, please subscribe. I will be posting more videos, I will be making more guides, and in general, I will be covering the Cycle Frontier as a game, as it progresses. If you haven't already, check out any of my other videos about the Cycle Frontier. I recently posted a video that I did with Scraticus, which was a really interesting insight into how they're going to be interacting and dealing with streamers that are streaming the game, how they want to develop their game to make it nice to stream. So definitely check out those other videos. I'll link them. Thank you so much for being here. Have yourselves a fantastic day, and I'll catch you next time. Peace out.